What is up, YouTube? Call Cthulhu here, bringing you some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. I'm bringing you some, I believe, league play on Slums. I think I go like 20-6 on this domination game. Like I said, I don't have much on my computer because theater mode went down. But hey, basically, I'm here to talk about the updates that came out. I would have come out with a video Thursday, but I wanted to wait for it today so I can tell you the differences between the Xbox update and the PS3 update, because obviously there's going to be some differences. First of all, for the Xbox, the difference between the updates is the Xbox got added support for the Kinect camera for when you live stream, and improved the audio and rumble responsiveness when hitting enemies with gunfire. So your rumbling is going to be a bit better. And for the PS3, they I forget what term they used. They added support for posting live stream URLs to Twitter. There we go. That's it. That's the only differences I really saw between the two. Alright, so let's continue. Some big things. The game now resets care packages for the person who's taking the care package when the person that owns it re-rolls it with Engineer. So if you're re-rolling with your Engineer perk, your care package, if there's a guy taking it, it's going to restart that bar for him so you can just snatch it right back from him, which is, obviously a good thing. Another good thing involving care packages is that players that use the Black Hat can no longer hack a care package faster than you are able to capture your own care package. This hasn't personally happened to me that I can remember, but I know it happens to a lot of people, and I've seen it, and it looks bullshit, and I know I'd throw my TV out the window if it happened to me, especially if there's something like dogs or something like that. The TV would not exist anymore. This is something I'm happy to see. I haven't tried out the game today at all, just so you know, guys. But I've been playing CTF a lot, and it says, added a failsafe to prevent spawn trapping in CTF. I don't know how good it's going to be. I came out with a video a couple days ago talking about spawns and small maps, so I don't know how much better it can really be. But I'll have to test it out and see, and I'll let you guys know. This one, it says, increase sight checks on turrets to improve spawning algorithms. What I'm assuming what that means is if there's a sentry gun pointing at your spawn, the algorithm's going to try to make it to where you don't spawn in front of the sentry gun to get spawn killed by it. That's what I assume it means. It could mean something totally different. If it does, let me know so I can correct myself. Let's see. Improved overall theater and live streaming stability. I haven't noticed about live streaming because I don't live stream from COD TV. Whenever I live stream, I do it on Twitch, as those of you who have been around here long enough know. And improved overall theater. Theater did have a problem. I don't like how they did it. They allowed you to totally load up the film, and then while the film is loading up and going, it buffers. So at the same time, you have the film loaded up, but when you get in the film, it's buffering, so you have to sit there still. I don't know if that's what they're fixing. I hope so. And on the side note, theater should be back. I haven't checked today, but I'm so happy about that. I can get some more gameplays up for you guys and shit like that. Let's see. Oh, here's another thing. I only noticed this in a private match once, but when players use Ghost in a suppressor attachment, they used to come up on the, like if it was an enemy, they would come up on your mini-map while shooting and a UAV is up. Like I said, I only noticed this on private match because it happened to corrupt it, and we were just shitting on him because he didn't know where we were and we knew where he was. Yeah, a bit unfair, but it's a glitch or a bug, whatever you want to call it. It's a good thing that they're fixing that, though. But I think that might have happened to me a few times because I've rolled Ghost and Silencer a few times, and sometimes it felt like they knew exactly where I was. Like, even when I was moving, not when I'm camping, Let's see. Sorry about the little nose sniffle. Apparently there was a spot where you can get on top of the shrubs, whatever shrubs, because there's a bunch of shrubs in Nuketown 2025, but apparently you can't get on it no more, so if you're going on them shrubs, you're not getting on them no more. Another one where the counter UAV no longer remains for the rest of the game after a host migration. Now, I never noticed this before, but apparently, I guess if there's the counter UAV in the air and the host migrates, it would be there the whole game. I think that happens sometimes with the EMP in Modern Warfare 3, I think. But I never noticed it before. Maybe it's happened to the other team when we've called them up and someone on their team left, but I have no idea. This one's important to me too. Multi-team games no longer count as a tie if the entire team quits. Now, if you guys haven't been playing multi-team, as you know, there's 3 teams, obviously. Now, if one whole team quits, no matter how bad you were beating that second team that's still in the game, it still ended in a draw. And you could totally be demolishing in this game. Oh, sorry, man, I got the hiccups. You would get a tie, and if you guys don't know, for those of you that keep track on their stats on the game, I like to do it for win-loss more than anything, just because I like to be, look, I win, even though it's only pubs. Basically, draws kind of count as losses because they do knock down your win-loss, and I have so many draws from multi-team for making kids rage quit that it's really ridiculous, and I'm so happy. I didn't even know they were going to do that, but I'm happy that it won't end as a draw like that. All right, let's see. Oh, for free-for-all, I know I saw something in here about it. I can't see with my eyes right now, so if I see it, I'll come back to it. Oh, here we go. The win challenge will now account for free-for-all modes when ending a match with a tie, if you're in the top 3, that is. So there's a tie and you're in the top 3. You still get a win. Let's see. EMP grenades no longer affect the Codcaster HUD. That's cool because I don't know if you guys watch a lot of streams and things like that, but like, you know, you're listening to the Codcaster and shit, and the guy who's watching gets hit with an EMP. You can't really see what's going on. You can't even see the guy's name or anything. It's kind of redundant. It's a little thing to be fixed, but it's something that, I don't know, makes me happy. Let's see. Players can no longer stand on invisible, collision, and carrier. Again, I wish I knew all these spots. Like the shrubs, quote unquote, on Nuketown 25 and this invisible, collision, and carrier. Like, I want to know this stuff. Someone send me this shit. I just want to goof around with this shit. Alright, so now we come down to the gameplay balancing things that they did. UAV cost from 350 to 425. It's not by much. It's like a kill or so, maybe a kill and assist. But the thing is, it might help a little bit when it comes to the UAV spam, which I'll have to see. Lightning Strike, they added a 750 millisecond delay. It's really not that bad. I know a lot of people aren't liking that just from the sound of it, but if you really think about it, it's not that much, not big of a deal. It's not a lot of time. They gave you more of a grace period between trigger and activation. Holy shit, guys! For bouncing Bettys, because they sprang up a little too fast than I thought, and a lot of people thought. So now you have 200 milliseconds more time to get your ass to the ground, which is enough time. Sensor grenades now increase their range. I really haven't used them much, so I can't really say anything about whether they needed to be buffed or nerfed or anything like that. But the next thing, concussion grenades, which they did nerf, they decreased the movement penalty and speed penalty when hit by them, because these things were, when you got hit by them, they were godly tacticals basically. And I don't have enough time to really talk about it, but I have mixed feelings. Like, yes, they were really good, but at the same time, they somewhat needed to be because of how the creative classes set up. But that's for another time, because it'll take too long to talk about. SMGs, all the hip fire recoil has been increased. For all of them, increased max fire hip fire spread, and for all of them, reduced the bullet penetration. For the MSMC, they increased the recoil slightly, which I don't agree with. The gun has power, but no fire rate. They should have had power and somewhat of accuracy, but it says slightly, so it's probably not too bad. And same thing with the PDW, they increased the recoil slightly, which I really don't have an opinion for, honestly, because it is kind of strong with a huge clip, so, and with a good rate of fire. Assault rifles, all the idle sway for them is more reliable now, so they won't sway as much when you're looking down at a target. The M8, they reduced the 3-hit kill range from 250 to 50 inches, so literally now they have to be sucking your dick in order for you to get a one-burst kill on someone with it, which I am not happy about, by the way. For the M8, the FAL, and the SWAT 556, if you put select fire on them, it increases the recoil. For the M8, I guess that's okay. FAL, I don't agree with. You know what? Yeah, I don't agree with, because that's another gun that has a very slow rate of fire, even with select fire. So the accuracy thing they should have kept. And the SWAT I've never used with select fire, so I can't give you my opinion on that one. The MTAR, they made the auto aim values consistent with all their assault rifles. Now by this, I don't know if that's good or bad, because I don't know if that means the MTAR had worse auto aim values or better than originally, so we'll have to see. I'm actually trying to get gold with it right now, so I'll know immediately. For sniper rifles, all the hip fire has been increased. Laser sight increased hip fire spread. XPR got its recoil slightly buffed. The Remington, the one-shot kill range has been nerfed by 45 inches, and the burst pistol and the all-fall auto pistol. Headshots no longer do extra damage. The multiplier went from 1.4 to 1. I know, guys, I just went real quick. I'll come out with another video explaining more of my opinions on certain things. Peace.